Hey, it's me. And I just want to tell you before this episode starts that we have merch. You fucking heard it here. You heard it here from me, from my mouth, because we've made t-shirts, we've made jumpers, we've made totes, we've made caps, and yeah, we've made mugs that I now have at home and make my friends drink from and then take pictures of them drinking from it because it fills my heart with warmth. And you can also drink from one of those mugs, and it's such a wonderful way to support this podcast and keep us going and to keep me in lots of nice sweet hot chocolates when I go out and about. And please go and treat yourself. For merch, there's links in all of the bios. There's links underneath this on YouTube. It's on visualantics.com. You can find the links everywhere you want to find the links, or just Google Helen's Log merch and then send me pictures of you wearing the jumpers because that warms my heart so much. Thank you for listening and enjoy the merch. Goodbye. Welcome to Helen's Log and welcome to the inside of my mind. My mind. Number one, bone to pick with everyone who listens to this, who's ever messaged me online. Why the fuck did no one tell me that Jonathan Groff had done Little Shop of Horrors? That's pissed me off to start with. I didn't know that. So then I had to find the soundtrack this weekend and then lose my mind for hours and hours because it came out in 2019 and no one let Helen know. That's bullshit. I'm sorry we started on that note, but that's how we have to start. And now we're going into my mind. No, we're not. We're going to focus today. You know what, guys? Calm the fuck down. I'm calm. You know what? It's Monday. Not for you, it's Thursday, but for me, it's Monday. Let's just take a breath all together. Okay, in. That does not sound healthy. And out. Hey, how has your week been? That sounds like my therapist.
That does. It's too light and too like. Also, it's so when you like breathe in, that doesn't sound healthy. It's like this nostril, because I have a deviated septum, whistles. So I don't like just breathing in through my nose. A, because I can't through this one, and also it makes me sound like I'm in chitty chitty bang bang.
Wait, like a toot sweet?
Like a toot sweet, yeah.
I every now and again get a whistle on my nose, but instead of me going like, I'm so excited that any air is getting through it, because in general I am just breathing through mouth. And I want to tell you, we've got someone on today who I don't think breathed through mouth. No. I think he breathed through nose. But you know what? Write that down, Holly. That's our first question on the podcast. Today we've got on Phil Wang. You know who he is. He's amazing. He's got Netflix specials. He's in the Wonka film. He's so funny. He's so lush. We're on a pub quiz team together, and we're going to find out today on Helen's Log, what hole he breathed through. Play the theme tune.
Welcome to Helen's Log. Log as in a diary, not Helen's log as in a tree that has been cut. Oh no. Or a toilet or a flu. Double no. Log as in a synonym for diary. It's Helen's log. Just as she knows it's Helen's log. The diary. It's a weekly diary podcast and it is called Helen's Log.
I have not thought about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in so long.
Me, I watched it not this Christmas, but maybe the Christmas before with my with my grandma.
Oh, okay, that's the purest thing I've ever heard in my life. You know, there's something about like grandmas at musical theatre. The day my granny died, like my last granny, I think she was the last grandparent to die. I was 16, and I watched Sound of Music.
Did you?
Literally, that's nice. I think we knew she was going to die. Yes, I knew she was going to die that year because she was crying on New Year's Eve. And I remember saying to my mum, like, why is Granny crying? And she went, oh, because it's her last New Year's. And I was like, oh, right.
How old was she?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to say like 75.
Oh, what? That's quite young.
Yeah, my family aren't like livers.
Really?
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we seem to tap out.
The thing is, though,
that's awful to say.
I don't think that's awful to say. I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, I don't really want to, I kind of can't be asked to make it to 90. It doesn't look fun.
I think there's just so many circumstances because then you're like, look at Carol Burnett.
It's true. To be fair, my grandma's 87 and she's
thriving,
dancing all the time and thriving. So
and sending
I guess
the best
different.
text messages to you.
It's true. But yeah, the women on my mum's side of the family have all lived to like 99.
Oh, wow.
It is wow, but I'm also
yeah.
I'm too lazy. It's fine.
Depends.
Hopefully my dad's genes will just shoot through.
My granny, I think I was like surprised, but my dad's mum and dad both died, I think when I was in year 6, and they died like a week apart from each other. But they weren't together. They just coincidentally died a week apart from each other, to the point where in my head I'm like, oh, it's because it was like a love, and then she found out he died, and then she died. But she just died in the back of a car, which is so awesome. Like on the way back home, in the back of a car, like slay. Like they opened the door and they were like, oh, you get Mrs. Bauer, and she was just dead. I'm like, that's kind of beautiful.
My dad always tells a story where he was like, my dad thinks he killed his granddad.
No.
Because he was like, his like granddad was sitting in a chair, just like minding his own business. And it was when my dad said he'd like was going for a real like clog dancing stage. And so he was like, oh, Granddad Tom, like, let me watch my clog dance I learned. And he said he was like clog dancing. And at some point he just clogged out and he died. He literally was obviously just like, fuck this.
But part of me thinks like, what a beautiful way to die. Being like, I'm not watching this clogs anymore.
Yeah, I'm not watching this little boy.
And I don't know your dad,
boy dance. No
but
way.
I don't think it's his fault. That can't be on him.
Which I
But
think
to say the day my grandmother died, I watched Sound of Music. And I think, I'm so sure my mum watched most of it as well. And I think my aunt did as well. And I was like, I'm just going to put this on because you don't really know what to do. Right? Particularly, like, I wonder now if I don't have any grandparents left, but like, you're sort of like a little bit more astute at things and maybe able to like help out with the practicalities of stuff.
Yeah.
But like at 16, I was like, oh my goodness. I remember like my granny was like super churchy, like lived next door to the church. So the reverend.
Yeah, my great grandma was like that.
Yeah. So the reverend was over at her house. So she died at her house, but then I think body was gone. And then I went over as well. So we were all there. And the reverend was like telling us all these like the nice things that they're supposed to say, like in heaven and like finally with Alan again. And like that's my grandfather. And I remember just like looking at him like, I don't think that's right. Because I think I just like, I'd got to that point of like teenagehood where I was like, there's no proof.
Yeah.
I remember just like glaring at him. But it was also, my granny died the week after I got this denim skirt that I loved.
Oh no.
So I kind of had dressed up a bit. I had on a poncho and a denim skirt. And I know you're looking like,
no.
That was a time.
That is a classic look.
Yeah. 2007, a denim skirt, leggings that cut off.
I had a pink poncho and a denim skirt, of course.
Fake Uggs.
Yeah.
Leggings that cut off, denim skirt.
Yeah.
Poncho. Looking like a 50-year-old businesswoman, and that was the angle. And I had my hair highlighted, like not for my granny dying. I just like happened to like be in like a fucking beautiful phase. And like there's like a picture of me, I think like the day she died or the day after, and I'm there in my full regalia that a cousin must have taken on an iPhone that had just come out, and I'm just like looking out the window, and like I look at it and I go, really sad day, but dang, Helen,
wow,
what a fit. And also you put that on, I definitely got changed because I remember getting the call that Granny had died when I was at work. I was at my Saturday job. Shout out people in Fleet, the Harlington Centre reception. That's where I used to work. Harlington Centre reception, Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, Saturdays. Apart from when I moved out when I was 16 and I gave my job to Anna Grant and they didn't notice. And then I got made redundant after 2 years. Shout out Anna Grant. Thank you so much for filling in, by the way. I love you a long time. So I got that call. I must have gone home, got changed out of my receptionist uniform, put on a fit to go to Farnham to meet with the Reverend, and then put on Sound of Music. What a choice.
What a choice.
And I remember all the oh my God, I've not thought about this day in so long. And then all the cousins are descending because we were the closest family as far as like where we lived to. So like my uncle was already there, like all the cousins arriving. And maybe this wasn't Granny's death, maybe this was Grandpa's death. But the oldest cousin out of all the 9 of us on that side had a girlfriend, really nice girl. And obviously he brought her. They were at university. And she sat in Grandpa's chair. But she wouldn't have known it was his chair. She just took the last chair that was, and no one really said anything. But I felt so awful for her. I was thinking, like, how do I, like, let this girl know? This sweet, like, teen, like, she must have been, like, 19 or 18.
Oh, bless her.
How do I let her know that she sat where she shouldn't sit? Oh, man! I don't think any of us did. We couldn't do it. Because she was just, like, trying to support her boyfriend, but it was like, oh my God, not that.
That's like going to the theatre and sitting on the stage.
Yeah.
like being like, do you know what? I'll just saddle up next to Jonathan Groff.
Yeah, also, how do you explain it? Like, there's just the thing of being like, no, but that's where he would sit and sleep. That's his nap chair. Like, that's it. But it's like, obviously, she's just in a living room and there's like X amount of places to sit. Obviously, you're going to sit there. Crap. Oh God, I remember being so angry with that reverend. That's when I was so sure, though. I was like, I thought I'd figured it out. In that way, only teenagers can with religion, when you're like, oh my God, has no one else figured this out? There's no proof.
But like, yeah, it is weird. I don't know, because it was so pushed on me. I didn't go to a like Catholic school, but in primary school, it was so pushed on us. Like, just like singing Christian hymns, like,
wait, which ones?
People talking. I don't remember.
One more step along the world I go.
I was cold, I was naked. That
oh
one.
My God. Yeah, a fucking banger. I was
cold,
I was naked. Were you there? Were you there? I was cold, I was naked. Were you there? And the creed and the colour and the name don't matter. Were you there? That was my favourite part of church and school.
Was it?
The group singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
School do you know what I do miss about it? I miss school assemblies. Great. How random that we had them every day. How
they were every day?
I think so. I might have remembered that wrong.
No, I don't remember.
Or was that once a week on a Friday? I don't remember.
I remember we had like lower school and upper school assemblies.
Yeah, and I remember being able, year 6 could sit on a bench. That was really cool.
All the kids with eczema.
Really? I don't know if that happened at my school.
At infant school, it happened. Really? I remember this kid with eczema, and I was like, "Fuck, that's awesome."
Why would they? Why?
Because the carpet made them itchy.
Do you know what? Fair.
The carpet made fair.
Oh my God, sitting down on a carpet. I would actually love that if, like, say you go to work and then every morning it's like 15 minutes. Right, sit down, everyone. We're gonna like put this PowerPoint on about, I don't know, the sun. And then sing a little song, and then you can get about your day.
This might be crazy, but I think they do that in America. This might be one of those things where I've seen it in one film and I've made a genuine sweeping thing. But they have
if that film is The Office, that's not right.
They have like company team meetings every morning. Is that like an assembly?
I don't know.
We're freelance. If we want to do an assembly every morning, we can do an assembly every morning.
This is kind of like an assembly.
In no way. In no way. My favourite assemblies were the one. Okay, my school actually wasn't religious, but I did go to church every Sunday, and I was in church choir, and I was in girls' brigade, so I was a Christian girly.
Yeah.
But our school, we sang religious songs, but I don't think it was a religious. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a religious school, but I think that it was just so ingrained, right? But I liked the lessons that the teachers would try and like shove into an assembly, and the cooler the teacher, the more loose they would try and make the lesson, and then they'd worry it wasn't clear enough, and the head teacher would get annoyed, so they'd try and right. We did one about the crisp packets, which I think is quite famous because I saw someone else talking about this once on stage. So like you take a packet of crisps and their cheese and onion flavour, and a packet of crisps and their salt and vinegar flavour. And you invite a kid up, right? So everyone's like, pick me. Kid gets brought up, they get blindfolded, and they eat a crisp out the salt and vinegar packet. And they go, what flavour is it? And the kid is blindfolded, goes, cheese and onion. And everyone in the school goes, oh, you fucking idiot! Obviously not. Obviously that's salt and vinegar. That's not cheese and onion, you moron. And they try the other one and they say like salt and vinegar. And everyone's like, no! What is wrong with this kid? And then they show you that actually they'd opened up the packets and sellotaped them together and swapped the crisps inside. So that kid was right. And we shouldn't just scream at them because we don't know the full story. Wow.
What a powerful lesson.
That blew year 4 Helen's mind wide open. I was like, you don't know. You just don't know.
You don't know.
What someone else's truth is.
Don't judge a packet by its cover.
Never.
Never.
But I think that's actually, you know what? Fuck it. This Helen's log is an assembly now. That's something I think all of us logs can take with us into this week. Going forward, just because someone's truth isn't your truth doesn't mean their truth doesn't have truth in it. Because remember, there's 3 sides to every story. There's his side, there's her side, and then there's the truth. Okay? So there's a bit of truth in everything. And I think let's just remain open-minded, because in a world where we can be anything, what are we? Kind. Fucking crushing it. Tell you what else is unkind, but I somehow enjoy. This is awful. Maybe I shouldn't. No, I have to. I went down a YouTube rabbit hole and I found that video again of, you know, the people with the crazy laughs.
Yes.
Wait, it's like, I think it's a Dutch TV show. Maybe it's not. And they invite people on who have like mad laughs. And I'm not saying like mad laughs as in like people go, oh, my laugh's a bit crazy because I'm like, it's like, no. These people are insane. But then they all trigger each other because they're laughing at each other's laughs. Have you seen this?
I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna be that like elderly auntie at your grandmother's funeral that's gonna play you this video. Wait.
Laughs together, and this is how it went.
That's a laugh. Wait.
Oh no, maybe I should audition for it.
Wait. I was like crying out. I'm like, is anything more beautiful? Because I was supporting Bridget Christie this weekend, and there was a woman in. Thank you, by the way, if you were in the Bridget Christie audiences and you were nice about me coming out. I love that. And Holly's giving me the 5 sign. I said I wasn't going to say it, but I had to. I am going to wrap it up. I promise, and we're going to bring on Phil Wang. But there was a woman with a laugh in Canterbury that was like, and I thought it was so charming. But then there's something about like you're laughing because the comedy's funny, and then there's a silly laugh, and that makes you laugh as well. And I was like, this is
There's
so
actually no
infectious.
better laugh than when you're laughing already because something's funny, and then there's a laugh and you're like, it's making
and
me
that's
help.
struggling to breathe. My cousin
God, I
Sophie,
love it.
shout out cousin Sophie if you're listening, she can't laugh and walk. So I used to love making her laugh when she was walking along with me, and she'd have to stop and bend over and go like, ooh. I don't know why. Right, guys, we've got a question for Phil Wang. We have to get him on and ask us our big question. People of the log, it's Phil Wang. Yay!
Helen's log.
Hello, this is Helen Bauer interrupting Helen Bauer on Helen's log to tell you, yeah, okay, Helen's log comes out every Thursday, but you'll never bloody believe what happened on Friday. On Friday, we release an extra episode for our patrons. There are now, Jesus Christ, there'll be 26 extra episodes available for you right now if you sign up to Helen's Log on Patreon, and it's £5 a month. That's like buying yourself a matcha, but instead you're buying my happiness, my future, and my dreams coming true. And of course, extra episodes for you and our book club. I made a bad choice for the first book, maybe made people struggle with depression even more, but maybe not. We don't know yet. Join us on patreon.com/Helen's Log. God bless you.
Helen's log.
Wait, what was the big Chinese war?
Oh, well, against the Japanese, I guess, during the Second World War.
Yeah, of course, that was really bad, huh?
Yeah.
I went to Changi prison once. You been?
Where's that?
Singapore.
Oh, Changi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awful.
Was it bad?
How
long were you in for?
I was 24 hours. My parents lost me. I went when I was 10 years old.
Okay.
My dad was like, oh, the kids will love this, probably. And we went there on holiday. and it was awful. I remember just being like, this is very upsetting. And they had an interactive room, which they shouldn't. But do you remember that?
Aren't all rooms interactive? If you go in it, well done.
Do you remember that time in the noughties where like all the museums were trying to like, they got some funding, so they were like, let's be more fun for the kids. So they made like interactive things, which were like obviously haunting and awful, but they were like supposed to be like in the Imperial War Museum, there was a room you could go into and experience what it would be like to be in a blitz.
Yeah.
And then you got to walk down the street of a blitzed out London with like waxworks with like voice boxes in them going like, where's my baby? And stuff. And they had one of those at Chinese prison, which was you got put in a room, they turned all the lights off and you got screamed at in Japanese.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Actors?
No, they were like pre-recorded voices and you just sat in the dark and got screamed at. Very, very intense.
Would you say that it's shaped your current personality in any way?
No, I think I'm fine now.
Yeah, you're very well adjusted.
What are you saying?
You're just saying you're a very well adjusted young woman.
Mima?
Yeah.
I think there's like a slight in there, but I'm going to take the compliment and go, thank you so much.
I only said that because I heard the door lock just now.
We have to, because people might walk randomly in.
And take some content. Free. Steal content out of this room.
Phil Wang, welcome to Helen's Log. While you sip your tea, I'm going to tell you my one question I have for you today,
Okay, yeah.
which is why you've travelled all the way into central London. Are you ready?
Okay.
Do you breathe?
Okay. I thought the question was why have you travelled all the way into
No,
central London?
I know why you're
Okay.
here because
Yeah,
you're
right.
a kind boy and I asked you and you said yes.
Yeah, but I also said yes, assuming it was at your house, which is near me.
Oh, did you
And
actually?
then I didn't realize it was here until you texted me the address yesterday. And it's too late at that point.
Do you think I should tell people in advance that it's in Farringdon?
No, that's how you trap them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Okay, my one question I've prepared for you. You're going to love it. What hole you breathe through, nose or mouth?
Nose. Mostly the right nostril.
Why mostly the right?
It just seems more open than the left.
Thank you for answering it.
Do
You can go home now.
do you have one that's more open? I
I
think we
don't
all have one
breathe
that's more
through my
open.
nose. I don't use my nose. I'm a mouth breather.
Is that why it's so sealed over?
What do you? I have holes.
like an earring hole. It just kind of sealed. If you don't use it enough, the skin just connects the.
I try to, and sometimes I do breathe through my nose, but I have to really think about it, and I feel like I not get enough air. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does feel like very small holes when you've got that you can use.
Right? And that gets all the air in. Like I can fill up
Straight away.
everything. Just like it's just route one just makes more sense to me.
What your
than
nose
using-
feels like in comparison is, you remember when they used to give you these really narrow straws to drink hot drinks with? Like it would be like a two-pronged straw, but really, really narrow holes. Do you remember this?
No.
Maybe it's an Asian thing.
Maybe it's an Asian thing.
Maybe it's an Asian thing.
Wait, I've
to
been
drink-
to Asia.
That's true.
I've been a
You did-
lot.
As a child?
Yes.
Did you drink a lot of hot drinks as a child? Because you might not have seen it. There were these...
Yes, I did drink a lot of hot drinks as a child.
They were like double-tunneled straws, and they were very, very thin, so that you wouldn't be able to lots of hot liquid. It's to protect you from yourself.
What was your favourite hot liquid as a child?
Soup, I think.
Ew.
What? Ew.
Ew.
Why?
I don't think a child eats soup. An adult eats soup.
But like broth, like noodle broth. Broth with noodles.
No.
Laksa. Laksa was
Oh.
probably my favourite hot liquid as a child. And
Holy
today.
Fuck. Laksa has me in a fucking hold to this day.
Yeah.
There's something about stirring peanut butter into hot coconut milk that just gets every juice in my body going.
Why putting peanut butter in?
Yeah.
I always put peanut butter in
In
it.
laksa?
I'm not joking.
Really?
It's fucking insane.
You're gonna... Like,
Dude.
right, like Irishing up the soup as like you're Malaysianing up the soup. You're sataying up the soup.
I satay it up. That's
Yeah,
literally what
right.
I'm doing. I'm taking the peanut sauce and like, so you've got your like base, you've got all your like herbs and your pasty, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you put in your coconut milk, stir in just as it's boiling before you take it down.
Ooh.
Like a big spoonful of peanut butter.
Wow.
I know it's already creamy because of the coconut.
Really creamy.
You're going to lose your fucking nut when you do this. Do you make it at home or do you go out?
I get a little paste, sometimes make it at home, but mostly it's out. Mostly it's out. You can get laksa in London now. It's a whole brave new world.
Have you been to the Malaysian... You've been to Roti King, of course.
Roti King, yeah.
I fucking love Roti King so much.
They got a new one in by the big power station, Battersea.
Battersea?
Yeah.
Do they actually?
Yeah. And you don't have to queue. In Euston, you got to queue for ages.
Euston, you do have to queue for ages, but there's something so satisfying about getting back from your tour show the night before in the morning and going straight there for lunch.
Oh, nice.
And they put you in that little one by the window. And I just sit on a stool with my whole suitcase, just fucking downing. I get nasi goreng there. That's weird, huh?
Yeah, nice.
There's one in just off of Chinatown that is so tasty. I wonder if I can find the name of it. And they do a fucking insane laksa.
Singapore, Rasa Sayang, CNR Cafe.
CNR Cafe.
CNR Cafe, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Your knowledge is insane.
It's the only thing I know. The only thing I know are the Malaysian restaurants of London.
Yeah, but it's important to know it because I think it's having its moment, Malaysian food.
Yeah, big time.
It's like Thai had us all in a chokehold and still does.
Thai.
For good reason.
Thai and then Vietnamese. Remember
Yes.
that? I had a pho.
Remember that?
Yesterday, I had a pho in Cheltenham from a pho chain restaurant. If you told me 10 years ago, the UK will not only have an Asian chain restaurant, a specifically faux chain restaurant. I said, get out of my bedroom.
Get the fuck out of my room!
Mom! Why are you so interested in what restaurants are going to be popular in the UK in 10 years' time? But I wouldn't have believed it. But now, look, we have pho everywhere. It's crazy.
I love the faux chains restaurant.
I'm a big fan.
But first time I went by myself in Leicester.
Woof.
And guess what happened to me? I ordered a curry faux base.
Oh.
And I was like, I want to try this instead of like the clear, normal bony broth. And they brought me a bib.
I gave me a bib yesterday.
But there's something about sitting and eating by yourself wearing a bib and no one else is wearing a fucking bib in the restaurant. And it felt very specifically aimed at me.
Yeah.
Now I know they bring it out to a lot of people that order the curry stuff and then maybe just for you because they're like, we want to treat Phil Wang nice.
Oh, that's why I got it, because I had a bit of a spicier one. My girlfriend also had a pho, and she didn't get a bib. Only I got a bib.
But then that makes me think, are they just like judging people being like, you need a bib?
Yeah.
Because it felt very much like they were like, bib her up. Because they could tell that I wasn't going to be able to use the chopsticks well.
Same. They're like, we got a pig on table 4. Pink alert.
It's just eating by yourself can sometimes feel a little bit like it. Still, every now and again, I'll be like, oh my God, this feels a bit like people are watching. I don't know why.
At first I'm nervous, and then I feel
Sometimes.
like I'm in a fucking Jack Kerouac novel. I feel like I'm traveling the country. I'm taking it all in. I'm observing.
Headphones
your bib
in?
and your cardigan.
Yeah, just like an on the road when he has to wear a bib like a baby.
You sit in a restaurant by yourself. Like, what do you do? Do you read? Do you watch something?
I read for about 3 seconds and then make sure everyone's seen that, and then I go on my phone.
Headphones in and watch something on YouTube?
Yeah.
I think I could look like I'm in a novel if I was eating by myself, but I'm wearing a bib and then I'm watching like highlights from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on my phone, but then I'm playing it so loud I can't hear how I sound, and I'm just like, because obviously I'm mouth breathing, right? Let's do a callback to that. So I have to breathe in between mouthfuls. So each mouthful I have to take, I have to judge how much air I have before I finish it.
Right, of
Right?
course.
Because my dad's a mouth breather because I believe it's inherited in a family condition. I do believe it's a medical
So
condition.
can you
People
not
say
breathe
it's
through your
not.
nose at all?
Not properly.
Try.
Yeah. That sounded very constricted. That sounded like there's a lot in the way.
There is.
Yeah.
And that's not actually snot. I believe that bone and cartilage.
I believe that bone.
I believe that to be bone. I believe that to be bone.
I believe that bone.
I didn't go to university. I'm trying my fucking best. Fucking, what are you, Oxford or Cambridge? Which one?
That's Cambridge.
Piece of shit. Fucking judging me with my breathing. So then when I take a bite, right, I've got to judge, do I have enough air?
Right. So every time you take a bite of food, it's like, I'm going in.
Can I make it?
Right.
Is the question. Can I make it to the end? Because I don't want to be what my dad and my uncles are, because they're all mouth breathers, which means that they take a big mouthful, but then like 3 times through the mouthful, they'll go, and you see everything.
As a mouth breather, how do you feel about the word mouth breather being derogatory, like generally derogatory?
Okay, so I'm just finding that out live now. Obviously, I thought that was always banter. What do you mean?
Well, you know, when people go, a bunch of fucking mouth breathers.
Yeah.
That means
a
like
bunch of poor people with a medical condition. That means they struggle to use their nose.
No.
I wish that's what they meant.
What are they saying?
Saying.
Wait.
I don't know if you have the emotional bandwidth for this right now, but
No, I'm strong and happy.
they're saying they're a little behind, a little behind.
Mentally?
just a little behind everyone else.
I think that's you assuming that's what they're saying.
That-
I think
I'm
they're
not-
just saying, look at those people with that tricky impairment. I hope they get access to the operation they need
Okay.
to be able to breathe through their nose correctly.
Okay.
And until then, I hope they manage to keep getting the air in. Because you've got to remember, there's a lot of times where you can't get air in the way that you want to. French kissing. That was awful for me.
What's interesting though is if you're very chatty, and I would have thought someone who needs their mouth to breathe would be less chatty because it's a hazard. Because you might literally just run out of air mid-sentence. Has that ever been an effect? Have you ever gone on such a rant that you had to go, and then when I said was, do you have to do that?
That's why I'm here.
I do.
Sometimes.
Do you actually?
I think if you listen to any old episode of this podcast, it's just half of it is me like, particularly the episodes where like Holly's not here and it's just me talking to myself. There's an episode of this where it's just me talking to myself for an hour.
Like Alex Jones.
For an hour, like, it's actually very difficult for me actually to be out in the world, and I think it's brave that I'm discussing this condition because it might impair my future hiring possibilities.
But also other little mouth breathers out there need to see it in order to be it, right?
Yeah.
They need to see themselves represented.
Can I talk to them directly really quickly, sir?
Please.
Would you mind?
Yeah.
Hey, if you're out there and you're like, let's say 12 and you're a mouth breather and you might not even know you're a mouth breather, but listening to this, you're like, I identify with that. It's okay. People do make comments and you end up with a lot of flies in your mouth over the years, but that's okay because you just get to learn that maybe that fly wanted to be in your mouth and you're there to assist it onto its next
She just
stage
did it.
of life.
She just breathed through her mouth. She just did it. She just had to take a breath.
And people like Phil Wang will come and they'll make you feel
Let's all
bad
point
about
and
yourself.
laugh. Keep doing it.
It's disgusting though. It's bad. And it also means, can I tell you the other side effect of it that no one talks about medically? Dry. Mouth get very dry.
Yeah, I imagine, yeah. Do you have to drink a lot more water than most people?
I think so.
Yeah.
I literally on the table right now.
Oh, look at that.
Boom. And this is a sucky.
That must be hard as well.
But even chugging water, I can't breathe during it. I have to take a break.
Earlier you were complaining about being treated like a baby and you just went, this one's a sucky. And sucked it.
Well, I'm not a baby, but I am only 4. What age do you identify with?
That's a good question.
That's the first time I think on this podcast I've been told I said a
Well
good
done,
question.
Helen.
I think I've
Episode
always
26.
identified as a 40-year-old man. Always.
That makes sense to me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, that upset me and I don't know why.
What? Oh, why?
Why?
Even when you were little,
Yep.
drinking your broth.
Yep. I was like,
Why
this will be good.
40? You're not even 40 yet now.
Yeah, I'm working my way there. I'm just getting more and more like a 40-year-old man
Did you
until I realize my final form.
So when you were on the playground, little Philly Wang Wang, and all the kids were playing, was part of you like, come on, guys?
Yeah. No, I was always like prefect. I was class prime minister at primary school.
That's not a
Where
thing.
the teacher was teaching us about the government, and he said, "Phil, you're prime minister." So I was prime minister at 10 years old. 12 years
Okay,
old.
I don't.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
I know, and now I feel like I'm
for those
going to
little
do what
shoulders.
you just did to me because you bullied me about mouth breathing. But like, I don't think you were class prime minister. I
What?
think the teacher probably was like, "Oh, no one's talking to Phil.
Oh.
I'll just say to him casually, you're the prime minister," and then you took it on. Like,
How-
I don't think that was a badge or an election.
No one was talking to Phil. You should have seen our cabinet meetings. People had to talk to me then.
Were you popular?
You know
I
what?
shouldn't have said it like
No, that's always the tone people ask that question in.
Were you popular?
I bet you
Because I was a
were.
new kid when I was 10. I was a new kid. I was popular among a certain kind of guy.
Define that guy. Define
Um,
that guy.
Eccentric, goofy,
Yeah.
happy within themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collected Pokemon cards, but didn't swap them, but genuinely played them.
This is how much of a loser I was. I wasn't even into Pokemon. I was into Digimon.
Fuck.
Do you remember Digimon?
Yeah, because my brother went through a Digimon.
Did you like
phase.
Digimon?
I loved it. Are you
The Thinking Man's
joking?
Pokemon?
The theme tune, man. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimons are the champions.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I don't think I watched a single episode of Digimon. Could you get cards?
I don't know.
Yeah, there were action figures, there were games.
There was a
There must
movie.
have been cards because they were trying to, I don't think they were making much of a secret about it. They're trying to ape Pokemon, but it was just more. You know what? Digimon was Pokemon for boys with a masculinity complex because Digimon are just Pokemon. Did you love just how many more guns they had?
Yeah,
they were just covered in
what,
cannons.
They had a movie as well, didn't they?
Oh, I bet.
I think so. I remember.
They'd be really missing a trick if they didn't make a movie.
I was fascinated by it. I loved it.
Really?
Digimon. Was it on TV here?
Yes, but it was on Cartoon Network, so I could only watch it when I went to this girl from my school's house. And
give
it
her a
was
shout
so
out?
I kept asking to go round. And
Really?
we
Just watch Digimon?
Literally just watched
Wow,
Digimon.
that's awesome, man. When you picture a Digimon right now, what are you picturing? What kind of creature?
Oh,
What's
what's
its kit out?
What is its kit out? The thing is, I don't have a clear image of what they are. I just remember they were cool as fuck.
Yes, they were.
And they're the way they transformed was much cooler.
And then someone would be like, "Oh, you got to get into Pokemon. Look, this one's a wet turtle."
Yeah, it's no, it's like the soft
Tortuga.
soft boys Pokemon. No,
It's called a Tortuga.
This Digimon has a cannon in its eye.
So you weren't bullied?
I was a little bit. I was perfectly round. I was very round.
Oh, you were a fat kid?
Very, very fat.
I love
Very
people
fat.
who are fat kids. There's just something so whole about them. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What was your poison growing up? Broth, but you wouldn't have got round just from broth.
No. Nude. Okay, so this is
Carbs.
Yeah. So every Saturday we go to kung fu class, which was my family's dojo, and we go do kung fu.
Stop
all
one
the kids.
second. Your family ran a dojo.
Yeah, Uncle David. Uncle David and all the uncles. So they're all black belts in Shorinji Kempo. So all the family did Shorinji Kempo. So we'd go on a Saturday, the kids. We'd go to Saturday, and Uncle Bobby would teach us.
Oh my God.
And we'd be all sweaty, and then we'd go to the same little restaurant
Mm-hmm.
that was, you know how Malaysian restaurants are. It's just completely open,
This is
like
in
the
Malaysia.
drain
Yeah.
is literally there. There's no door. It's just like a hole
One
in
big
a building.
Titanic pot constantly going. Yeah.
And there would be a guy who did grills at the back. He also did like soup from Heinz tin cans, but he like zhuzhed them up with something. I don't know what he's putting in there,
Stop it.
but it made it better. And also there was Asian food. So I would go and I would have, as a starter, I'd have a plate of char kway teow, which is hor fun, stuff hor fun, as a starter. And then I would get what they called the mixed grill. And that was the grill guy. I was like, fire that up, baby. Phil's in town. I'm going to be coming to you in a bit. And then the mixed grill would be a lamb chop, a chicken chop, a big old sausage.
Fuck.
Crinkle cut fries.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then and the mushroom sauce on top of that. And
Holy
then,
shit.
yeah.
And you were like 10?
I was just child. That was all through childhood. pretty much.
Holy fuck.
But 10 was when I got really, really big.
Yeah.
Real big. And in Asia, no one's fat. Hardly.
No. Well, you were.
I was.
Just you.
They were like, we've never seen this before. they
And
tried
they
to
point, and
tried
they'd
to
say-
study me. Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah.
That must have been tough, actually.
I still remember there's a song. There's a Chinese nursery rhyme
No.
designed to taunt fat children. And it goes, Fei zu, fei zu, fei du du, che bao du, sui fu lu lu. It just means fat pig, fat pig. La la la. Ate a lot and now he's asleep.
And I'm assuming eternal sleep is what they're going for there.
Yeah.
Did people sing that to you? No, they mustn't.
I mean, if they did, I blocked it out.
Good. Well, actually, let's not even bring that to the surface of your head right now.
But it was just a song everyone knew. Like fatness is so shameful that children were encouraged to know this song about the fat pig.
Encouraged. That's
Yeah.
fucked. Meanwhile, in KL, I was there every summer,
Yeah.
right? And I was just being praised and told I was perfect because of my golden hair.
Oh yeah, there you go. They must have.
And they would all, they'd
Did people
pass me around, walk me around restaurants, and
Did
everyone
people
would
take
touch my
photos with
hair.
you?
Yeah, of course. Are you
Yeah.
kidding? Are you kidding? I think this is why I do stand up now. So I spent so much of my childhood being paraded around like restaurants where like I'm the only white kid there with a mop of blonde curls and everyone like touching my hair for good fortune because like gold will bring you gold.
Yes, of course.
And I'm wanting photos. And then like I got to the point, wait for this, when I was like 8 years old or whatever, and I was back over there and I only let one auntie brush my hair. I would request. I'd be like, I want Auntie Dort to brush my hair. No one else can touch it.
And because she was the best.
I think she was my favorite hairbrusher.
Ooh.
Isn't that insane?
How rich is she now from all that hair touch?
Actually, she's doing good for herself.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're not kidding. It works. It works.
It does. But then you're being shamed and I'm just being, that's awful.
Yeah.
That mixed grill sounds immense.
The mixed
though.
grill's
so
good.
I fucking love watching people cook meat to a point where I'm like, I'm a problem in this day and age. But any sort of barbecue show that pops up on my reels, I'm like, yeah, I'm watching this.
And like the sound, no other cooking sounds as good as that. That's why I don't bake. Baking doesn't have any fucking sounds. Baking has no sounds.
It's no sounds. It's boring. I find it really boring.
It's really boring. You're just waiting.
Yeah.
Why do I like baking? There's no sounds. You're right. Why do I like that?
So you can concentrate on breathing through your mouth.
That's what I'm doing. I cooked meat this morning. I fucking wish I knew that Chinese fat song. Because if I had the lyrics, I would sing it right now. But sadly, I can't even guess at it. And you and I both know why. But if I knew it, I would go for it fully. Holly, we're learning that, and we're going to get Phil back, and I'm just going to sing it on repeat.
Great.
And it's going to sound bloody brilliant.
You're going to strap me up like in Silence of the Lambs. And you're just going to sing it.
Just sing it on repeat. I had meat this morning. You're going to be charmed by what I did.
Oh, yeah.
I had 2 pieces of bacon left.
Yum.
Because I went, obviously, Saturday, Valentine's Day. I hope you had a lovely day.
Oh, lovely time.
I myself made myself bacon sandwiches for breakfast and lunch.
For
Valentine's Day, because I'm my own Valentine, of course. And then I decided to watch Shutter Island by myself for the first time and had a mild panic attack.
Did you worry that you were dreaming your life?
I just think I was like, if I'm ever on a ferry again, that's where they're going to take me.
If you ever
on a ferry again, that's where I'm going to go.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, definitely not doing the Isle of Wight fringe in a hurry. Because I said to my friend, I rang her up and I was like, well, I just think it's just awful, isn't it? All those people there, just awful for all of them in many ways. And she was like, yeah, but it's okay because it's not really real. And I was like, well, we don't know that.
The Isle of Wight?
The Isle of Wight, I think, is real because I've been there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, have you been?
I have been there.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. Can you believe the band Wet Leg is from the Isle of Wight?
I don't know that band.
Are they?
Yeah. What's the famous one from the first album, the famous song?
Chaise Long.
Chaise Long, yeah.
Is this a Digimon thing?
No. But yeah, they're a very cool band. And not to say that Isle of Wight's not cool, but it's not very cool. But they're from the Isle of Wight.
Okay. I don't know them at all, but I like the Isle of Wight, so I'm very happy
I
for
think
them.
you'd like them. They're very up your street. I would listen after this and watch Digimon.
No,
I'm looking at
never,
pictures
like
of
you and I
Digimon
both
right
know
now.
I'm never going to watch Digimon. I was talking about Studio Ghibli yesterday, and it came to my attention the amount of women that want to fuck Totoro, which
What?
feels fucked up to
Oh.
me. Yeah.
As in my neighbour.
Yeah.
That's my neighbour.
That's my neighbour. But like, I think that's problematic to want to fuck Totoro.
It's because he's big.
Not because he's big.
Women just want a
It's
tall
not
guy. Women
problematic
just
to
want a
want to get with someone
tall-
who's big.
All women care about is a tall guy.
No, we
look how
don't.
tall he is. But he's a sort of bear animal forest creature.
He's
don't
an
care.
ancient creature, but I think he's not right. I love that film. I think very sweet, very cute. But like, there's something about like you can only see him when you're little, and like we don't actually know how old he is because he appears very childlike, but he's actually ancient woodland creature. Like, there's just something there where I'm like, we shouldn't want to smash that. You know what
How
I
did
mean?
this
Real-
Also,
get your
where's the
attention?
stuff?
What
Like,
stuff?
The genitals, of course.
Oh.
Where's the stuff?
Where's the stuff? Because not wearing no clothes, not a
Yeah.
scrap of clothing, and I see no genitals ever.
Right.
So I'm assuming they're on the undercarriage because in general, animals and
Maybe he has a
humans-
cloaca.
Yeah, but where is the hole?
Like right underneath. Like it just never is in shot, but
See,
it's right between the legs.
I don't want to fuck that because even for me, I've got like a vagina at a slightly odd angle that I have to guide dicks in. Like I just think it'd be a nightmare, right?
That's something
to
I
have
wish I
to
didn't
get
know about
to.
you.
It's important that people discuss vaginas not being the
I agree.
easiest way in because people always see it in films that people just slot in, but sometimes you have to guide and sometimes people fall out.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And we don't talk about that. I've never seen a sex scene where someone's fallen out. And that happens to me, I'm going to say, once in every 4 times. Are you having a nice time, Phil? Anyway, for my breakfast, I had bacon. Wait for this. Or do you want to talk about Shutter Island as well? Because it's really good. Have you seen it?
It's a good film.
It's
Crazy.
really good. I can't believe I watched it on Monday as well.
Well, just by chance.
Yeah, just by chance.
Just by
Something's
or
in
I
the air.
reckon maybe you mentioned it and it got in my head because I thought I was being original watching it, even though it came out like 20 years ago.
But I didn't see. Like I
You
see
didn't
that
see it?
morning, but not the evening.
Maybe it's a thing.
Mm.
People are watching Shutter Island again, is what I heard. Don't watch it by yourself on Valentine's Day, though. If you're feeling a bit anxious, you will have a mild panic attack. I had to turn all the lights on and calm myself down for a bit and then go back into it.
Okay.
That's okay. Of course, that was going to happen.
Yeah, that is brave to watch a scary movie on your own at all. I don't know. I've never done that.
Is it a scary film?
Oh, you
It's
just
like
said you
a
saw
Yeah,
it.
it's
thriller.
a psychological
Yeah,
thriller,
psychothriller.
scary. Yeah.
Yeah, but I laugh watching Seven, you know?
You
I
laughed
giggle.
at it.
No, of course
It
not. Of course not.
7 is kind of goofy. It's kind of goofy.
It is a
No,
little
it's
bit goofy.
It's kind of goofy.
But so's Shutter Island. Like, sorry if this is a spoiler alert for anyone, but like when he's like, it's an anagram. It's all anagrams. Like any time that it's solved on an anagram and he's got like a chalkboard, it's like, that's a bit goofy.
I
as
swear
well.
there was a time in our recent history where everyone had just discovered the anagram. You know what I mean? Like, it's everyone, oh my God. It seems so hack now, the anagram, but did we only discover it in like 2000?
I think it was like exactly 2 years after The Matrix came out.
Yeah.
Because I remember when it blew up, when it was like Neo's the one, and it was like, yeah, obviously Neo's
Oh,
the one because
yeah, right.
Neoone, and then everyone was like, and then all the fucking midwit cucks were around telling everyone that, and it's like, we already know, everyone knows. Just because you bought Oakley's doesn't mean you have any fucking powers, you moron. Sorry, that was about someone else, I think. But and then the anagram became a thing, but then people like me are watching things being like, that's goofy now, but at the time it was probably life-changing.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
2 slices of bacon
Okay.
in the pan. Okay.
Are we talking the crispy bacon, streaky bacon? Or
Not
like
streaky,
the
back.
bacon?
Yeah. The one that, do you ever watch Corner Kitchen Rotherham on Instagram?
I don't know what that is.
It's a lad in the north and he makes breakfast sandwiches for people.
Yum.
And he calls it pork.
What?
Pork.
Oh, pork. All right.
I can't say it. It goes like two rashers of crispy pork bacon. It's really good. And
He says
like,
pork bacon.
he says
not
a lot
just
of
pork
things.
bacon,
He's
it's not just
northern.
bacon.
They have a different thing up there.
Okay.
They're doing their own thing, and obviously we love you, and we support you with all your choices in the north of our fair country. I made 2 slices of bacon in panny. Take bacon out, put on some kitchen roll, and then in the bacon fat in the pan, whisked up 3 eggs, but taken one of the yolks out.
Oh. Why?
I did it last year when I was sick because they needed my liver to get smaller.
They?
They wait for this. The medical people.
Wow.
Who are they? I don't know. Was it Shutter Island? Maybe. What did they take out of me? Not everything. That's what I know for sure, but I don't know exactly because did they show me what they took out? No.
Okay.
Which obviously is going to make me feel some type of way. Okay?
But the medical people, they said,
Yeah, I guess doctors
One-
we could say. We could call them a doctor.
okay. They said you can have eggs, but it's 1 less yolk.
They needed me to like not have any fat really. And they were like, if you're going to have eggs, you need to have like protein, but like all the fat in the egg is in the yolk.
But isn't all the fat in that pan in the bacon fat you're
Well, obviously I
frying
didn't
with?
have bacon when I was sick. I'm now not.
Okay.
I don't know if you can tell. I'm now doing very well.
Yeah, right.
I'm not ill at all. then poured the eggs all whisked up,
Yum.
cooked it really like quick omelette
Oh,
in the fat.
Nice.
Meanwhile, very fast, cutting up the bacon,
Oh,
with some
bits.
scissors.
Ooh.
chucking it in, salt, pepper. Salt was a mistake. Didn't actually need it because
Yeah, I
of
was
the
in my
bacon.
head, I thought that
Yeah,
sounds
I made a
salty already.
mistake.
That sounds pretty salty. Yeah.
Chilahula. I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, Cholula.
What's it called? That hot
Cholula.
sauce.
It's Cholula.
Cholula. Cholula hot sauce. Boom, boom, boom. As it's still a bit wet, the egg in the middle.
Ooh, yeah.
Flip it over. Quick crisp on a Disney princess plate.
That's very impressive. Do you find it hard flipping when it's to get the wet side? No.
No.
I fuck it up every time.
Not if the pan is hot enough when the eggs hit it, then it sturdies itself up really, really fast.
It's more keeping the egg together while you flip it. You know what I mean?
You just flip the omelette in half, though. You sandwich it over to itself.
I try and sandwich it over, then flip that.
Oh, you want to do a threefold?
Ooh, I've not tried that.
You can do a threefold. I think you're probably really good at it. I reckon you're just not using the right spatula. What spatula are we using? Do you want to talk about that?
Big black OXO.
Too big.
Really?
Immediately, I'm saying too big.
Okay,
you're going to want a little one that you can get in at the side of the edges, teeter it up along the edge. Is this good podcasting? I bloody know it is. You're loving it. You're loving it, listeners. And you go around the edge and then you flip it all together. Instead, you're going in and half of it's going with it because it's a big force, but the other half hasn't been welcomed as an egg to fold over yet. Does that make sense? Hello? Yeah? I'd love to get Phil to a TK Maxx today if possible.
Yep.
To get him the right instrument because I don't think
you
you've
get
got
your
the right
cookware
thing.
from TK Maxx?
Yeah, where do you get it? I went to Cambridge University and I buy my cookware from Le Creuset. Have you got it?
I didn't know TK Maxx had a kitchen section. I've not been in TK Maxx actually in a long time. The only thing I ever bought in TK Maxx was a pair of black diesel shoes. And they had a Native American on it, I think.
What the
I had a Native American like man's head on the side, and the black trainers with quite a high top.
When you bought those, what was going on with you?
I was experimenting. It's university. It was what you meant to do.
Anyone who knew university, like, come on, you know Phil Wang. Come on, he's got the Native American man on the headdress on his shoes. Oh yeah, Phil with the Native American. That would have been a statement piece.
Yeah.
Finding shoes in your size at TK Maxx is one of the most exciting things I think can happen to a person.
Right, because it's just a lucky dip, right?
It's full. The whole shop is just lucky dip.
Yeah.
It's happened to me twice, I think, because obviously I'm ladies 9.5 wide fit, and there is
steady gal. She's a steady gal. Very steady.
Sorry.
You're not pushing her over.
Sorry,
with that
I actually have
wide...
never done this on the podcast before, but Holly, I'd like you to write down a note for our editor, Ollie, that I would like a supercut for a clip of Phil calling me a mouth breather, pointing and laughing, making me feel stupid for not knowing what Digimon is, and then calling me a steady gal. And I would like that supercut, and I'm going to put it out there just in case I ever need to go for you. Just in case I ever need to go for structurally steady.
Yeah.
That's fucking bollocks. Yeah, I am structurally very steady, actually. But when you think about it, I'm 6'1". Obviously, I'm going to need a big foot base.
You're 6'1", we're the same height. Wow.
I didn't know that.
That's amazing.
I thought you were a bit taller than me.
Me too.
Well, that's kind of cool, though,
How
isn't
about
it?
that?
Maybe it's because I always slouch slightly with you because I don't want you to be emasculated by my power, of course.
Yeah, you're reflecting my culture where your head is a bit lower than my head.
But I have to tell you, TK Maxx has an incredible cooking section.
Okay.
And homeware just in general. I think TK Maxx, their main selling point is their bath mats.
Oh.
I don't know why I felt important to tell you that.
Why? What's so good about the bath mats?
They just have a whole rack of bath mats in every different colour, and they've got cute little statements on them, like "get naked" or
little cursive.
Yes, and "let's get wet." Isn't that fun?
Great. Do they have stuff that says "you look fab" or "looking fab" for your mirror and stuff?
Yeah, stickered mirrors. Yeah, do you have those?
The kind of
yours?
thing they have in the Love Island bathroom.
Literally, it's all of that shit is there.
Yeah.
And all the photo frames, instead of it just being a photo frame, it's my family or baby's first photo, and it's written on the photo frame. It's so charming. I'm gonna get one that says "my baby boy" and just put a picture of Sunil in it now, and just put it up. My little prince. That's what I want to do. Oh, I tell you what I want to talk about. Sunil just made me think about this. Can we get our pub quiz team back together to go again? Because I feel like I had
Do you know this, Holly? We were in a pub quiz team together, and Helen was robbed of a correct answer, and the rest of the team did not support her,
including you,
including me. If anything, I led the movement against.
What was
Helen.
the question?
It was the highest grossing animated film of the year
2025, and I said Zootropolis 2.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone obviously looked at me because it was obviously going to be a Disney question. and I crushed it.
She was
And I
wearing a
said-
bib at the time.
Yeah.
And sucking on a milk bottle.
No, because I'm 4. So I don't suck on a milk bottle. I suck on my sweet little glass of susu like a baby. Susu! Terry McCarthy. For Hassan Malay, you sound so fucked up coming from me.
Yeah. I've never heard it said like that. I've never heard
Terry McCarthy.
You say it like-
So. Sell him at Datang, bitch. How wrong does that sound?
Well, it's normally Terry McCarthy. You say
Terry McCarthy.
You say like
Kamikaze.
kamikaze. Like you're about to barrel into someone and explode.
Talking about that, actually, I did see a picture of a kamikaze plane that had gone in the side of a boat. Awful.
Yeah, it's real shit.
Holy crap. I was on those pages which are like crazy photos from history that will make you feel some type of way. I think it's make you feel sad, but I just read it as some type of way. And I was flicking through it, and that was one of the images. And I was like, fucking hell. Can you believe that?
Someone all fucked up in black and white is somehow worse than in color. Do you know what I mean? There's something about it. I think because you can tell the different shades of blood. Just from like how grey they are. It's because your imagination has to do that a little bit more. It makes you engage with it a little bit.
Oh my God. Just any photos of war. I'm like, what is happening? All of them just being like, what the fuck are we doing? I always think of that about the Boxing Day after the Christmas Day truce, where they played football in World War One, the English and the Germans in the trenches. And like, obviously they've been playing, they've like talked with each other, they shared cigarettes sort of a thing. So they're all like, what the fuck are we doing? This is so fucking pointless. And the next day they've got to go back to it. Like mentally, how do you get to the point where you're like, what are we like? What's the end? What's the plan here? Because I literally just read some letters this weekend that my granny's dad wrote from the front line, and I don't think he didn't survive World War One though. He died like a week before the end.
That's amazing.
Super
you have
unlucky.
The letters, though.
Yeah, one of like my dad's cousins had them and typed them up and then emailed them around to all of us many years ago. And then I just sort of found them again, and I was like, obviously I've got to read these. This is very interesting.
Yeah.
But it's a thing of being like, they have no idea. Like the main thing I got from all these letters, and I'm sure it's true for all of them, when you go to museums, you can see some sometimes, it's like they're just sort of like, we don't fucking know what we're doing, and we don't know how long we're going to be here. I couldn't handle that.
Yeah. But people back then just did shit because they were told to. They were, like, well,
everyone
we got
else
to
is
go find these
going.
guys. Let's go find them. And now we're like, our generation's like, no, I'm allergic to guns. Or whatever. You know?
No, I don't know, because I never
Yeah.
heard anyone say that before in my fucking life.
Sorry, I can't fight the Nazis. I've got a note.
Do you think you'd have fought the Nazis?
Yeah.
I think
Big
you'd have done.
time.
I think you'd have done really well.
Thank you.
I don't think you would have done well in the trenches, but I think that's just a height thing, if I'm honest.
I would have been one of the boffins. I would have been one of the boffins in a lab
Everyone
somewhere.
fucking thinks that. They're
I
like,
would've- no,
I'd
they
be in a
don't.
fucking.
No, they don't.
What's the house called? The group that did the code breaking, the famous group,
Bletchley. Yeah, I would have been Bletchley.
Yeah, I'd be running Bletchley.
I would be running. Hey, I never said I'd be running Bletchley.
Yeah, I don't think a man who
I'd
fucking
be
bought fucking like trainers from a fucking TK Maxx for the Native American side would be running Bletchley Park. Sorry, Phil.
You don't know they had nicer shoes than me. That they weren't chosen for their shoes. They were chosen for their mathematical acumen.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay,
I'm
yeah.
not saying I would have been in charge of Bletchley Park. I'm saying I would have like checked some calculations and that.
What calculations?
I don't know, like 8 times 5 or something. If whatever came up.
I would like to have been in the person who was doing the scheduling of things, because I feel like whenever I learn anything about the wars, which I do a lot of, obviously,
Yeah.
because I love learning about history, like even listening to this thing, which was like a podcast of hour by hour of D-Day, like the 12 hours leading up to the 12 hours after, like during and after. And it's like, they didn't even know they were going to do it until 2 hours before that it was going to be that day. Because they were just like watching weather and trying to get...
No, it wasn't
It
called
was
off.
called off. It was called off, and then it was changed, and then it was like the week before, and then they changed it again because they were like trying to wait to see if they were going around Spain. Like there's so much
Yeah.
going on, but that meant that people just didn't know what day it was going to be, if it was the next day. So then when you think about it, like they only found out like 2 hours before, and they still didn't know what they were going into, because no one really knew if they knew they were coming or they knew they were arriving. They were sure they'd retreated because they were like, they're not doing it, but they didn't like. that I need to like, if I'm doing a gig, I need to know at least like 10 hours in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and to go and invade a country with 2 hours warning.
The number of times I thought I was going to Nottingham when I was and looked at my phone, I was like, oh, I'm meant to be in Northampton. I mix up Nottingham and Northampton all the time.
All the fucking time. Happens if it's like when you like, you know, those days where you're like, oh, I'll shower later. I'll have breakfast and I'll get to shower later. Like, I'll get ready for my day later because nothing's really going to happen. And then they're just sort of like, boom, boom, boom. Get on the boats. You're going to France. You're never going to make it home. And you'd be like, I'm going unshowered.
But British people back then had like one bath a week.
British people bath all the time.
That's not true.
That's true.
What? But like of a particular generation, though.
Because of the tin bath thing, they had to get it off. But they would...
Also, they didn't have central heating, and like they didn't have just.
No, it took a long time for them. But that's why we used to have bath houses, public bath houses, and they'd go as much as they possibly could.
As much as they You're saying they went down bathhouse every day?
No, they didn't go every day. I did listen to a podcast about smelly Victorians, and they'd go once a week, and then some people got their private bathrooms, and that's where we get the bathroom from, of course. But then, yeah, very interesting.
I mean, I feel like you'd come to that anyway, right? Bathroom.
Maybe, but
if you got a bedroom, if you're calling the room with the bed in it the bedroom, I guess. If you had a room with a bath in it, you'd end up calling it the bath.
Yeah, you're right. You just ruined my special history. Okay, fine. We'll end the podcast. Yeah. Just plug yourself and then we'll just end it. No, fine. God forbid a woman say a fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
God forbid.
you're right.
Yeah.
God forbid. I'll say one now and argue with this. Force equals mass times acceleration.
That's true.
That's fucking true.
That's really true.
That's actually really true.
That's really good.
For me.
You're a woman in science.
Woman in STEM.
You're a woman in STEM.
I actually am. A woman in STEM who just spent a lot of time working in cafes. Phil Wang. Everyone knows Phil already. What are you going to plug? Have you got anything to plug? You can tell us about Australia.
Oh, well, I'm going on tour September 2026, all over UK. Before that, if you're in Melbourne, Australia, or in the vicinity of the wonderful state of Victoria, I'll be at the Melbourne Comedy Festival, end of March to end of April.
With Helen.
With Helen?
Yeah, do you want to go for noodles together?
With you? You're going?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go for noodles together and I can show you how I breathe during the... Why are you upset? You don't want to go with Helen? Philly, for the benefit of the listener, I think Phil's having a tantrum. He's laid down and you're not happy that you're going to be there with me, or you're overexcited you're going to be there with me?
I'm just so excited about stuffing your breath hole with noodles.
Watching me eating noodles going like, fucking hell, that is rough to watch, actually. Is there a Malaysian restaurant in Melbourne?
Is there a church in Rome? Yes. Yes, there is.
We're going there. Thank you so much for listening. And I guess have the best life ever if this is the last podcast you ever listen to. Thank you, and leave us a lovely rating and review, and good luck with everything you do in your future. Farewell. Goodbye.
Bye.
Isn't that such a lovely ending?
Really good.
Hey, Logger. Hey, Logger. Hey, you. Thank you so much for your support. I love you. I hope you enjoy our new little book club we've got going in the Patreon. And for now, I'm going to read out your names really lovely, very nicely, very beautiful, and not in a weird voice, just in normal voice. This is my normal voice. Very good. Aisling McGlinchey, Alex McPugh, Amy Sheppered, Amy Fitzgerald, Anthony Conway, Asa, Bonnie Drough, Catriona Windsor, Charley T, Charlotte Weemes, Claire Owen-Jones, Claire Scott, Chris S, Daisy Longshaw, Dean Michael, Tim and Dom, David Hunter, Dougie Robertson, Dylan Moorhead, Al Watson, Emilie, Fayt Grady, Emma, I missed you. Motherfucker! Emilie, Emma, Fayt Grady. Emma, you are not a motherfucker, unless you are. You know what? Your body, your choice. Gemma, Helen A, Jack Blomfield, James Goulding, Jen Aitken, Jessica Allen, Jessica Birch, Jocelyn Hughes, Josie Perkins, Kate Thompson, Catherine, Kelly C, Chloe, Christine Martin, Leah Overend, Lisa G, Lizzie Fort, Luke Bright, Meg Hamilton, Melissa, Natalie Ford, Neil Redmond, Nikki Stefanoff, Noelle Bucher, Olivia. Your name's Olivia. It's not Oliver. Olivia! Peter New. Rachel, I like how I yell at you if I get your name wrong. I'm like, you motherfucker. It's not actually on you. That's 100% on me, Olivia. Olivia, please forgive me. Olivia, Peter New, Rachel Smith, Rebecca Locke, River, Rochelle Harker, Sadie Cashmore, Sally Galula, Sammy Duke, Sarah Bell, Sarah Deakin, Scarlett Scrimshaw. Serena Painting, Simon Moores, Subi Lynch, Sophie Chivers, Stephanie Catraccia, Stephen Chicken. Here we are, the last three. You know them. Tamsin Smith Harding, Tina Lindsay, Trina McSay. God bless.